Well, away from that, members of parliament have unanimously voted to delete all clauses in the contentious Finance Bill 2024 as referred back to this House. President William Ruto. Speaking during today's proceedings, Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro, who doubles up as the chairman of the Budget and Appropriation Committee in the National Assembly, has addressed the government's challenges in cutting certain sensitive costs despite recent protests against the Finance Bill 2024. Nyoro highlighted the increased debt, rationalized expenditures, and commended Parliament for pushing for funding of critical sectors such as education, agriculture, and security. Mumbi Waweru with more details.
The executive lost money, the judiciary has lost money, and also, seated here in this parliament, Parliament is losing Kenya shillings 3.7 billion, and I want to thank all the members of Parliament for supporting these austerity measures that even Parliament is volunteering cuts, Honorable Speaker, is volunteering foreign travel, is volunteering domestic travel for the sake of our economy, Honorable Speaker.
Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro has expressed hopes that the government will support the budget outlined in the amended clauses in the Finance Bill 2024, despite the backlash from the public protests. Nyoro, who is the chairman of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, disclosed that the government has increased its debt by 167 billion shillings while reducing expenditures by 111 billion shillings. He emphasized that the parliament has been selfless in rationalizing funds across all government arms. Consequently, Parliament itself will face a budget cut of 3.7 billion shillings, and he thanked the legislative body for its willingness to cut costs to reallocate funds to more pressing needs.
There are some areas that I want to highlight that we could not permit cuts. Because, Honorable Speaker, even when we have austerity measures, there are some things that we deemed too important for our economy now, and they couldn't wait. Honorable Speaker, from the onset, education, as it is in our report, is getting the lion's share of our budget, over Kenya shillings 650 billion. And I want to assure this House, Honorable Speaker, that the monies for confirmation of JSS interns, that the committee did not permit any cuts, and therefore we have sustained the 18.7 billion Kenya shillings for confirmation of all the 46,000 JSS interns, Honorable Speaker, into permanent and pensionable terms. We are able to allocate monies, 1.5 billion Kenya shillings, to new KCC to work or to act as a defense for raw milk prices, Honorable Speaker, for our dairy farmers.
Nyoro detailed the areas where the budget cuts were not permitted, starting with education, which will receive lion's share of 650 billion shillings. He assured that no cuts would affect the junior secondary school JSS interns, with 18.7 billion shillings allocated to transition them to permanent and pensionable positions. Additional allocations include 1.5 billion shillings to the new KCC to support local milk farmers, 3 billion shillings for the coffee cherry fund, and a 2 billion shilling waiver for coffee farmers' debts. In the health sector, 3.7 billion shillings will be allocated for interns, and 3.5 billion shillings will go to the National Police Service and Defence Ministry, with an increment in salaries starting in July.
We have put 3.7 billion Kenya shillings into confirmation of interns who are in the health sector, Honorable Speaker, because they deserve a better pay, and I want to congratulate this House for allocating Kenya shillings 3.7 billion that will go into that direction, Honorable Speaker. And I want to confirm to this House that especially defense will be getting an enhancement of their salary starting this month of July, Honorable Speaker.
Nyoro also noted that 47 government entities have been denied funds for operations and maintenance to ensure a leaner government. He questioned the necessity of duplicated ministries, citing them as a significant source of unnecessary expenditure. Mumbi Waweru, Hope TV Newswatch.